Good morning everyone. Welcome back to your English class. Children, I hope you all are well, fit and fine at your places and you all are taking care of yourself. Children, today we are going to read chapter number 8 of your English reader book, which is a beautiful poem that is Palanquin Bearers. We have already completed up to chapter number 7, A Gift of Chappals, and I am 100% sure that your notebook work is completed till that chapter. Today's topic is Palanquin Bearers. Actually, Palanquin Bearer is a poem which tells about that how the bearers who are carrying the palanquin, how happy they are. Palanquin is a source that is used to carry the bride to her new house. So what is her feelings? How the bearers are singing the song, how happy they are. Let's learn through this poem. Let's read through this poem. Let's start reading chapter number 8, Palanquin Bearers.
Welcome back, children. Today we are going to cover a very beautiful poem called Palanquin Bearers, composed by Sarojini Naidu. Lightly, oh lightly we bear her along. She sways like a flower in the wind of our song. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. Gaily, oh gaily we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. Softly, oh softly we bear her along. She hangs like a star in the dew of our song. She springs like a beam on the brow of the tide. She falls like a tears from the eyes of a bride. Lightly, oh lightly we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. Did you love the melody? I'm sure you did, because I love it too. The lovely melody was composed by Sarojini Naidu. Here is a picture of her. Sarojini Naidu was a renowned personality of our country. She was a political activist and the first Indian woman to become the president of the Indian National Congress. Apart from all her political profiles, she was also an avid poetry composer. She composed many poems throughout her life, and for which she was also called the Nightingale of India. Children, in this picture you can see some men. They are holding a structure, and in the structure seated is a lady. This lady is a bride. Now this structure is called a palanquin, and this palanquin is lifted by these men called bearers. This image is giving us a picture of what the poem that we are going to read is about. Now let's read the poem and try to understand the passages better. Let us read the first stanza, that is the first 6 lines of the poem. Lightly, oh lightly, we bear her along. She sways like a flower in the wind of our song. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. Gaily, oh gaily, we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. In the first 6 lines, the poetess describes the beauty of the bride, the palanquin bearers, and the songs they sing. The bride is compared to many things. For instance, she is compared to a flower which sways when the wind blows. She is compared to a bird who glides effortlessly on water streams. The bride is also compared to the beautiful laughter that shows on the lips of a person with a beautiful dream. The bearer cheerfully carries her as they sing and also reassures her safety. Pearl on a string represents valuable relationships and conveys a sense of safety. Now let's read the other 6 lines of the poem. Softly, oh softly, we bear her along. She hangs like a star in the dew of our song. She springs like a beam on the brow of the tide. She falls like a tear from the eyes of a bride. Lightly, oh lightly, we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. In this stanza, the poetess again explains how softly the bearers carries the bride in the palanquin. The bride is compared to the bright and luminous star. She is also compared to the beautiful beams of light that is projected from sea waves and tides. And lastly, like how every bride becomes a little sad on leaving her parents, the poetess compares her to the gentle drop of the tears that falls from her eyes as she starts her new life that awaits her. In this poem, the poet has beautifully explained the journey of a bride from her home where she was born and raised to her new home where her husband and in-laws are. The poet has also given a clear picture of the roles of palanquin bearers. These are strong noblemen who carries the palanquin, who accompanies the bride in her journey to a new life. The poem beautifully reflects the waves of emotion that a bride experiences and also the beauty, tenderness, and subtlety of the bride from the eyes of the palanquin bearers. Children, I hope that this poem has really influenced you, and I hope that you enjoyed it thoroughly just as how I enjoyed reading it to you. Thank you so much, children. Have a nice day.